friends, it's Lisa Jones, Executive Director with 31 Gifts, and I wanted to come today and talk to you for a couple of minutes about how I pack up my mobile office to go to my parties. So what I'm using right now, since we just launched the Spring 2017 catalog, I am using our Triple Duty Caddy, which I love this one, and this, as you know, is for our hostesses only. And I'll just kind of walk you through how I have my bag packed up, and hopefully you will get some ideas on what you can do. So in the front of my bag, I've got, my pens and my pink marker to go along with all of my little name tags. So every guest that comes in, I'm going to greet them at the door and fill out a name tag. In addition, in this front pocket, I'm continuing to keep the Celebrate, Encourage, and Reward little placard in here, but this would be a really cute place to maybe put a picture in of your why, whether it's, a picture of your kiddos or a picture from a family vacation. So make it very personal for you. I also have business cards down in here. In this front pocket. Now, if you don't carry a lot of stuff to your parties, these can be snapped and the bag can be made a little bit smaller. But for me, in this pocket, I've got plenty of mini catalogs, and I have my roll of tickets. So I always do some kind of a game with tickets. On the sides here, I have one of the most popular, or I shouldn't say popular, one of the most important things to go to a party with me are my glasses, so I can read the fine print. And then I have my little booking envelopes here. When I do a party, I use those little booking envelopes as an incentive to book a party, so they get whatever's in that envelope in addition to the hostess rewards at their party. On the other end, I just have a zipper pouch full of lots of pens. The back side pocket of my bag has all of the fabric swatches. So all of the fabric swatches are in here, as well as the thread colors, and then I have the jewel swatches in here. This center section really is the meat and potatoes, so to speak, of what I take to a party. So it's got all of the materials that I'm going to need. I have this is just a 31 lap board that I got on Business Supply years ago. And on one side of it, I have everything that I want to highlight for this. This was for Stacy's party. And then on the other side, I have my little hostess stacking sheet here. So it's kind of got my cheat sheet, my notes. This is kind of what I stand up and hold during my presentation. So that is in my binder here, or in my bag. I also have one of the folding little tents that has the customer special in it. So I want to make sure I keep this with me at my full service checkout, so I can say, Susie, congratulations, you qualified for 4 of the specials. Which 4 would you like? So that is in there. Of course, I've got plenty of catalogs down in here. And when I'm ready for a show, I also, in the back page where all the hostess benefits are, that's where I will stick an order form in each one of those catalogs. I also keep a folder. This one is adorable. Every time I go to work, I end up at a party. This is what I will put all the orders in for the night to keep it organized. And then the big thing in the center, and this is, I like to call this my 31 Bible. This is just a binder that I use to keep myself organized, and it has absolutely everything I need in it. This is an ARC binder, in case you want to know what this is. This is from Staples. A little pricier because you do have to buy a special hole punch for these little holes. You don't need to go this fancy. You can get a simple, plain old 3-ring binder, and it will work just as well. So I'll kind of walk you through my binder. When I open it up, I've got business cards right there. What I don't have in here yet is, and I haven't gotten this far yet for this month, is I take one of our catalogs and I pop out the staples in here, and then I run it through my special hole punch, and I will have this actually in the binder. So this is my copy of the catalog. So if I need to make notes on any products or anything like that, I'm going to have my copy right with me at all times during checkout. I also have a little pouch here to keep for change. And then I've got several folders this way, or pockets I should say, and this is going to have absolutely everything in it that I will need to put together a hostess packet, because I don't want to have to mail a hostess packet. It costs too much money. I want to put them together at the party. So I've got the current and the next month's hostess flyers in here. I have my hostess letter for my hostesses, and then the hostess flyers. I also have recruiting flyers here and recruiting the booklets. I've got another folder that's got plenty of blank and extra order forms. And then we kind of come back and I've got different tabs. My blue tab, these are my closed out parties. My yellow tab are current parties that I have going on. These are just my Hostess Planner sheets. And then I encourage you, somewhere in your binder is a place with blank paper, so that when you are at your parties and you're talking to somebody and you need to follow up with her for whatever reason, you have a place to take those notes. So I encourage you to put together some kind of binder, some way, shape, or form. And then, of course, that's going to go with me to my parties. So, you know, this bag, when it's all packed, does get quite heavy. And if you're like me, I have a really weak shoulder. So I don't like to carry this in because this gets a little heavy. So what I'm currently using right now is another fabulous Hostess exclusive product, which this is the rolling cooler. So I can actually put my triple duty down in here, and then I still have room to put things in on the top, and then I can zip this thing up. And the really cool thing is I can pull the handle up. I don't know if you can still see it down here on the floor, but I can sit my deluxe utility tote on top of this then, and this is what I roll into my party. So this is going to be everything that I take. The other thing I forgot to show you that is down in my bag is my Hostess packets. I talked about having the materials for them. So this is what I'm currently using right now, and it is just a pink envelope. You don't have to go fancy with these envelopes. I also, when I'm out of pink envelopes, you can use, you know, the little poly bags that we have. These can just fold up and go right down in your bag. So whatever you want to use. But like I said before, these are expensive to mail. It's $6.45 or something like that for a Hostess packet. So I have my Hostess letter, the Hostess flyer, customer special flyer, recruiting flyer, and catalogs in here. So these are ready to go. If you don't have the new triple duty, don't worry about it. Don't stress out about it. What I was using before I got this one is Simply As Out. Works the exact same way. You got tons of outside pockets. I do keep a fold and file in mine to make it a little sturdier to pack all of those paperwork and things like that that you need. So hopefully this gives you some ideas and ways to get yourself organized to go to your next party. So happy party and have a great day.